Hey everyone, it's Jessica with Fieldsful House. So I thought that it'd be fun to show an update on our vegetable garden. I've mentioned in a few videos we've been doing a lot of yard work. We had a lot of stuff that we wanted to do to the yard this year, and I think I posted a picture on my Instagram page. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, go check it out. I have a link in my description box. The name's just Fieldsful House. And I posted a picture of our Haybale garden. So I saw this on, I think it was just YouTube or Pinterest is the first place that I saw it, that it would be to plant directly into hay bales for your vegetable garden. I have attempted a vegetable garden a few times. I say attempted. I've done really well with tomatoes and green beans, and it's probably because those are the easiest things to do. We live in Florida. We do not have the best soil, and I think that's been the problem. We have very sandy dirt, and I really wanted to do a back to Eden garden this year, but we had some family circumstances arise whenever I should have been preparing the dirt, and I wasn't able to get out here and do it. So I kind of just like dismissed the idea of doing a garden this year, and then I saw this hay bale idea. So I was like, you know what, I can do that. Talked it over with my husband. He was like, yeah, sure, go for it. So we have done that. I got wood chips for free delivered. I have a video on that as well. So that kind of helped with this process. And then we actually had to purchase the hay bales, which I was hoping to find them very inexpensive or free, but that didn't happen. We live in the city, a pretty big city. We do have feed stores close to us, and that's just where we went. I think next year I will try to find something else. Anyways, I can show you why in a little bit. So we purchased the hay bales. They were rather expensive. I did not want to pay this much, but we did. Anyways, so let me just get at it and show you the garden. It's been work, but we're at the point to where, you know, it's just watering and maintaining now. I do want to kind of get a few more cucumber plants, so I have to do that still. Anyways, enough with my rambling. This is our garden. We purchased 8 hay bales, and the idea behind it is that you treat the hay bales and then you plant directly in them. So technically it's like a raised bed. It's supposed to reduce on pests. My main reason for doing so was because of how bad our soil dirt is. So, so far so good. I also planted in a pallet, and this is marigolds and sunflowers. I've had a problem with the squirrels eating my sunflower seeds before they've been able to like grow. So I do have a few popping up, and then like you can see the empty shells from the squirrels. So I did get some netting that I'm gonna use if need be to cover the plants until they're mature enough. And then those are zinnias, I believe. I should have marked those because now I don't remember. This is a second-year raspberry bush that I planted in a pot because, again, our dirt back here is not the best, and a blueberry bush. So hopefully those will continue to come back. I need to cut down the stuff from last year. So this is the hay bales. Right here is, I planted 2 cucumber plants, and one of them died like right away, and one of them is looking much better. The plan was to put more cucumbers in here, but the hay bales are growing these lovely mushrooms. So I need to come out here and I guess try to pick them out. Like almost every hay bale is getting these mushrooms, so that really stinks. And I think this one has the most because I didn't plant in it right away. You can see a few mushrooms in this one. There. So I'm going to come out here today and dig those up, but I kind of want to document the process that these hay bales are growing mushrooms. This is green beans, which are doing quite well, and I also did plant sunflowers in there too for them to like trellis up, so I don't know if that's going to happen because I don't see any sunflowers popping up. It's all green beans, but that's okay. So I will keep going with the hay bales and then show you the rest of the garden. So this is all tomatoes, this is cherry tomato, and the rest are just regular old tomatoes. Again, I have mushrooms popping up there. I planted marigolds next to them. Tomatoes, tomatoes, tomatoes. I think we have 6 tomato plants. I did plant 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I planted one right here and that died like right away. So now this hay bale was supposed to be all strawberries. So it almost immediately the strawberries like died off and I was freaking out. But we had like a very hard rain right after I planted, so that stinks. But you can see new growth coming. So that's encouraging. There's new growth there. But the marigolds aren't doing it. So I don't know if this hay bale is like that was a marigold and then that was a marigold. So I don't know if this hay bale is just like a dud. I had bought more strawberry plants, but I didn't want to plant them because those did so poorly. But those are doing pretty good, so. This is carrots that haven't done anything. I don't remember the date that I planted. I have it written down somewhere. But again, we had that hard rain. So I don't know if the carrots will do anything. Back to the tomatoes. So I got super excited doing gardening and tilled up this area here. So I have corn. I actually have green beans planted over here that I just did like a few days ago, so those should sprout up. I planted lavender up against this, but that hasn't sprouted yet either. That is a bell pepper plant, and we have squash and sunflowers popping up. So there's 2 little squash plants and there's another one, and then sunflowers over here that the squirrels didn't get. I did actually plant okra seeds and that hasn't sprouted either, so I don't know if my okra seeds are duds because those are supposed to be super easy. So I have another palette. This is all sunflowers. This is like a smaller sunflower, and marigolds, butterfly weed, and zinnias if I'm remembering correctly. That's really bad. I thought that I'd remember. So this is a previous area that I have planted in before that. Again, I got super excited planting and decided to keep on going. So I retilled up this area. Grass is coming in pretty good here, so I need to do something about that. I have sweet potatoes here that are sprouting. See the little sprouts? These sweet potatoes just like popped up, so I guess I need to replant those. I don't know if a kid dug those up. You can see more sweet potatoes, sweet potato sprouts right there. I have more squash popping up. Squash, squash, squash. I have 4 squashes popping up. Those, I don't even know what kind of squash that is. That's pretty bad. A neighbor gave me those squash seeds, so we'll just see. I like any kind of squash. It doesn't matter. And these are pumpkin sprouts. That's going to be fun. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pumpkin sprouts. So hopefully those, you know, grow and that'll be fun. I also planted green beans up against this old trellis just a few days ago. So hopefully those pop up as well. Those are white beans. So here's the garden from this view. Excuse my mess. I need to put up in the shed. There's Miss Addison. So that is the process of our vegetable garden. Stuff is sprouting and starting to grow, which is exciting. We come out here every day and check it. So far I have had no bugs. The biggest problem is the mushrooms. So I need to get out here today and get those out. I don't know if those are going to continue to grow or what. I don't know what kind of mushrooms they are. So we'll just, I'm hoping that the produce is still good and that we'll just rinse it off very well. The strawberries are starting to come back, so that is encouraging. I don't know if I'm going to plant those strawberries, other plants in a pot or in the hay bale. I think I'm more leaning towards a pot because I want to make sure that they live. Because those marigolds died off in that hay bale as well, so that kind of is stinky. So, I will just keep updating our process. It's been fun. I enjoy just doing yard work, so I don't really mind the work behind it. We have enjoyed it. Well, I have enjoyed it. I don't know if I'd say we. So So again, I'll update you. We also have done a fairy garden for our kids. And we are going to show y'all a video of that as well. So be on the lookout for that. The kids are going to show off their hard work that they've done. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and we would love to have you subscribe and join our family. Thanks. Bye.